I'm Marin, and this is Post-its and Pens. Hello and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Marin and here you will find a little beauty, a little books, and a little teaching content. So if that sounds like something you might enjoy, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around and join me in my little corner of YouTube. Today's video is going to be a look at my morning and evening skincare routine. So I have taken some various footage of me applying the various products that I use, and I'm also going to show you close-ups of them and talk a little bit about what I do in my skincare routine. So let's go ahead and get into the video with my morning routine first. So to start off my routine, I use this Cerave Hydrating Facial Cleanser every morning. Typically, I wash my face in the shower, but obviously in this video, I'm not doing that. But yeah, I start by dry washing with this, which means I put it on my hands and then just rub it on my face dry. And then I add water to emulsify and then I rinse it off. I do pat my face dry just slightly and then I go in with a toner. Now the one I'm showing you here is not actually the toner that I'm using. The one I'm using is this one right here, but I have poured it into that other bottle because that one has a pump. So I apply that and I combine it with my benzoyl peroxide. I have two different benzoyl peroxides that I use. I have one from acne.org, which is a 2.5 benzoyl peroxide serum. And then I have one from LaRoche-Posay, which is a 5%. So just depending on what my skin needs, that's the one that I go in with on that specific day. Next, I apply eye cream. I am using an eye cream from Cerave here, although I have since used that one up. I do use the Tarte Blemish Bully for like a spot treatment if I have specific breakouts, which as you can see I'm applying under my nose and on my chin here. This is not my favorite spot treatment. It is a salicylic acid treatment. Salicylic acid does not work by itself for me, but combined with other products it does okay. I have this one, so I'm just trying to use it up wherever I need it, and then we will find something else that hopefully will work a little bit better. Following that up, I go in with a vitamin C and a niacinimide serum, which I combine together. So the vitamin C I'm currently using is from the Inkey list, and the niacinimide is from Glow Recipe. So I just put a little bit of each one of those in the palm of my hand, combine them together, and spread them on my skin. Once that's on, I do go in with sunscreen. I am currently using the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Sunscreen. This is a tinted sunscreen. It is not my favorite. It leaves my skin kind of dewy, which is not my favorite, but it's what I've got, so it's what I'm using. My favorite sunscreen is actually from Supergoop. It is their matte screen, which is what I will be going to once this one is finished. I do apply sunscreen anytime I am going outside. So if I am just planning on staying at home and not going anywhere, I do not use sunscreen, just FYI. After sunscreen, I do apply this lip mask from Bite Beauty. It is their Agave Plus lip mask, and it's just kind of unscented. It gives me a little bit of moisture on my lips, and I usually just let that sit while I finish up my base products and makeup and things like that. And there's the finished look. Now we are going to go into my nighttime routine. Now this one can fluctuate quite a lot. I have a lot of nighttime products, but some of them are staples regardless. So I'm just going to show them here for you, and you will also see them in these next clips. But the first one that I use is the Farmacy Clearly Clean Cleansing Balm. This is an unscented version of their regular cleansing balm, and I really like this. So I do start every night using a cleansing balm like this to take care of removing makeup and sunscreen, things like that. So this is always my first step, and then I follow it up with a second cleanse, and I am currently using this Purifying Foaming Cleanser from LaRoche-Posay. This is not my favorite. This is kind of drying on my skin, but as you can see, I've got a lot of it to use up. So we're going to be using this for a while. Can't remember what it's like, I need it. It's hard to resist the thing that I missed for so long. Can't remember what it's like, I need it. I do try to mask once a week. So as you can see, I am using the Clean Greens mask from Golde, G-O-L-D-E. It is a powder mask that you add water to, and that is what I'm doing right here. So I spread it on just my troublesome areas, which usually is my T-zone, and leave it on for 10 minutes. Then I rinse it off. And we go in with a different kind of nighttime routine, one that's more for replacing hydration and moisture. So I again go in with that same toner. It is that Hydrium Watery toner, not the Galactomyces one, as you see here. And then it's all about moisture on those nights that I use that mask. So I follow it up with this Cica serum from CosRX. And and then I go in with a moisturizer. I follow that up with a brow serum. This is the Vegamour Grow Brow Serum. I like this one. I feel like it is helping my brows grow back in, which is good because they are quite sparse, particularly my right one, and I am seeing some nice results from that. And then the last step, if I need it, is to put one of those CosRX Pimple Master Patches on any troublesome spots. Can't remember what it's like, I need it. It's hard to resist the thing that I missed for so long. Can't remember what it's like, and that is a look at my nighttime routine when I mask. That is not every night by any means. It's maybe once every week or 2 weeks, but I wanted to go ahead and throw that in there just so you could see it. Now we're going to get into my typical nighttime routine, which is those same 2 cleansers that I've already mentioned. And then as you can see here, I'm going back in with that toner. I use that morning and night. And then I use a retinol eye stick. Now I do not use that eye stick every night just for reference, but I do like to change it up and do a moisturizing one every other night. Next up, most nights I am using a retinol cream. This is the Inkey List's retinol. Take a bit of that, and I am combining it here with this Peach and Lily Transparency Pro Spot Treatment. This is typically a spot treatment, not something that I put all over my face, but I was dealing with a lot of like red spots and discoloration here, so I went ahead and just used it all over, and it worked perfectly fine. And then I'm following up again with that same nighttime moisturizer that I already mentioned. Now, there are a couple of other products that I use kind of sporadically, so I wanted to go ahead and talk about them very quickly. If my face is feeling particularly congested, if I'm having a lot of whiteheads or blackheads, I do have this Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA liquid exfoliant that I will use on a cotton ball. I use this probably once a week, give or take. I just put some on and I put it all over my face. As I'd mentioned, salicylic acid does not work on its own for me, but combined with different things, this one at least has some nice results. So I do use this, but I also have this that I absolutely cannot pronounce, y'all. Kale Lalu Yaha. Oh my goodness. It is the Crave Beauty AHA product. It looks like this right here. And this is another one that I might use once a week or whenever necessary. So I do sometimes use these never when I mask and never in combination with the retinol. So most nights I would say that I do go in with my retinol cream, but when my skin needs just a little bit something extra, that is when I would go in with one of these two toners. Now, two things that I did not include in the video are items that I put on once I'm in my bedroom, like getting ready to climb into bed. So I do have this Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is in Sweet Candy. It is very famous. A lot of people use this. So I go in and I put this on my lips each night. And then I do have a hand cream that I'm currently using, and it is the Vaseline Clinical Care Dry Hands Rescue Cream. So I will put that on right before I climb into bed as well. And that is a look at my skincare routine. I feel like I've kind of really gotten it nailed down to what works best for me. There are a lot of products, but I kind of feel like they're staples, you know, a brightening serum, a retinol, an eye cream, sunscreen. I have 2 face washes because I have one for morning, one for night, a cleansing balm. So it looks like a lot of products, but like I've definitely trimmed things down so that I'm not using just a crazy amount of things. And I feel like overall my skin is reacting nicely to that, so I can't complain too much. That's a look at my morning and evening skincare routine. If you have any questions about anything, let me know down in the comments. I am happy to answer them. I will link these items down below in case you would like links to them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel to see more from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.